a smart ballot box, and the other one was discovering something, So these people are using their brain, their intellect, to create something that would bring the betterment of their society. But Nigeria, on the other hand, very smart people. But smartness is not the importance. Everyone is smart. But Nigerians, I think, a little bit upper. But why I think their smartness is a disadvantage is because they use their smartness eventually for criminal activities.
Posing a Glasgow-based, heartless, ruthless Nigerian scammer. He goes by the name Kolawole Roland Kosile. He's originally from Ibadan in Nigeria.
Guys, and welcome back once again to another interesting, intriguing, and most importantly captivating and mind-blowing episode right here on the stable of Chivicinspirations. Compliment of the season. How are you and how is life treating you? I trust fine and very well. As for me, I'm doing absolutely beautiful and fine. Thank you so much for your constant love, support, your shares, your likes, your comments on here on this platform. I do not and cannot take it for granted. And yes, thank you for tuning in once again to see what we have going on here for today. Just like you've seen according to the title, I'm not going to take much of our time. We're going to delve straight into the topic of today. See, the thing is, most times as Nigerians living in Nigeria, people tend to downplay the actions and inactions of some Nigerians, especially those in the diaspora. You can say of a truth that the one happening in Nigeria that we experience on a daily basis is almost like a norm, even if it is not supposed to be so. In this video, I'm definitely going to be reacting to some videos. Yes, some videos. I would love you to watch patiently, attentively with me, because I don't think I am the only one that should be seeing these things, so that most times when I talk, you people will understand my own point of view, my shoes, and why I most times feel so bad, I feel so pained as a result of the actions and inactions of some Nigerians back home and in diaspora. So while we watch this, I will come back at the end of the day to give my opinion, to give my input, and summarize at the end, right? So let's watch this.
Posing a Glasgow-based, heartless, ruthless Nigerian scammer. He goes by the name Kolawole Roland Kosile. He's originally from Ibadan in Nigeria. This guy is one of the most ruthless and heartless scammer you will ever hear about. Safira, can you please explain how and why you gave money to Kolawole?
Okay, thank you, Francis. I'm an agency, I'm a carer. I met Kolawole at work where he works, and because he's a Nigerian, we speak the same language, so we became friends and we exchanged numbers. That was how I met him, and that was in April. And when my family even came in April ending, I told him, we kept talking because we became friends. And it was in September, I wanted to change my visa because I was on a student visa, to change it to extend my visa. And I put a call through him because I've seen him as my brother and we've met already. We've been talking. Well, I don't know where he stays, but I see him at work when I go there. So I messaged him that, can he lend me some money? He said, what I want to use the money for? As a trusted person, and I think he was a trusted person then, I told him what I'm using money for, that we want to do post-study and we're a family of 4. So he said, I don't need to do post-study. That post-study is wasting of money and it's just for 2 years. But there is a place that I can get a COS, but I might not get it in Glasgow. But I can get it in Perth and Falkirk. And he introduced a guy to me. His name is Toye. That we kept talking, and this Toye guy asked for my documents, everything that we need to do the visa. I sent to him, and he told me that the money is 6,000 pounds. That is for application, because I specifically told him that I don't want this buying of COS. He said his application, that I'm going to do interview in the home he was referring me to in Falkirk. So that's I transfer money to him. On the long run, on the September 24, the guy asked for the other documents, my pay slip and everything. I should get a reference from where I got from my agency. Even my agency sent the reference, why I forwarded everything to him. And the Toye guy, the Kolawole introduced me to, but I transfer money to Kolawole. The Toye guy introduced me to, told me that I'm going to have interview October 4. I was even scared that October 4 to October 7, that is too close. He said no, that I can even still put application in October 5. That the 6,000 is, this is how they do it now, that from the home, the care home is referring me to, they are going to pay home office some money, and the home office is going to give them the COS. Why I apply, and the part of the money is going for a lawyer, that is how they do it now, which I'm not aware, which I don't know. So I believe it because I've seen Kolawole as a brother and somebody that I can trust. But Oye guy, I've not met him. He doesn't pick up, but he sends message. On October 4, I've dressed up just to go for the interview because he sent me the home I want to do interview. He sent me the address. I've dressed up to go, and I was on my way when I got a message from Toye that, oh, he's very sorry. They've those people that they even gave COS to, they've revoked their visas, and they seized their license. That the care home I'm going to is under investigation. I was helpless. Immediately I called Kola. I said, I put it on video. Kola, what happened? See what this guy sent. Just tell him to send back my 6,000. That I will put, because I'm the main applicant, I can put mine in for post study and put my husband. Then we remain my 2 kids. That I don't mind. Because that was on a Thursday. The Toye guy sent a message that he's going to send the money that October 5. That was on Friday. So I said, we all know UK when it's weekend, everybody wants to go and spend their weekend. That's no, he should send my money back because of close of business, before close of business that October 4. On October 4, we waited. He didn't send my money. I was busy calling both of them, but Toye doesn't pick up. Kola will pick up, will tell me to calm down. He's going to send it. Then later he said the care home that he gave the money to the care home, all 6,000, but the care home did not return the money back to him. So I said you should tell them that this people visa is expiring October 7. He didn't send the money back. October 5 went. Then I became scared. October 6, I didn't see the money. I kept calling. That when it was October 6 in the evening, I was going to work when he sent me a message that he's going to give me 3,000 out of the money, out of the 6,000. So I called my husband. Mother, like, don't collect 3,000. Is it 3,000 pounds you gave him, or you gave him 6,000? I said yes. He said don't collect 3,000. I said okay. I called him back and said I don't want 3,000. I gave you all the money. Give me all my money back. He said okay. And I was on my way again. I called another friend. The other friend I called, the guy said, call him and collect that 3,000. I might not return it. I tell you, it's a lie. Why won't he return back my money? He knows my visa is going to expire in 2 days rather. So I called him back. Immediately he told me. So he told you when I called him, he didn't pick. He sent me a message that he's very sorry because I sent him a voice. So he should give me my money. He said he's very sorry that 3,000 I refused. That we have 4 on him. That I have given the 3,000 to one of us. That as far when I said I needed my full money, but I should wait. He's going to give me the money on a Sunday. Sunday he did give me the money until October 7 in the morning. Then I was helpless. So I kept sending him message. I was calling Kola. Kola did not even pick my call again. So I became scared. On the way coming back, because I did a night shift, coming back home, I received a message from the Toye guy, and the Toye said, "Oh, now there's nothing he can do. He's in a mess more than the way I am. That I should please I should send mail to Home Office and tell Home Office that I can't do the application now." So immediately I started calling. He didn't pick. I called both of them, not every pick. And I said the voice to him that, what will I tell the Home Office? What is the justification? For me, said, okay, I don't want to put in my application. Or what is the justification? Nobody is sick. He said everybody are doing it. The others are doing it. I said no. That even if I don't know anything about UK, there have to be a reason, and you have to attach it. He didn't send the money on the 7th. When it was 5 p.m., I spoke to that my friend. I said I should collect 3,000. The guy was like, "What are we going to do, Sherry? You cannot be an overstayer. You've been here for 2 years. It's not now you'll be overstayer." Okay, I have a credit card. The guy paid my own. My high HS came up, paid, but my husband, he paid the application for my husband, paid application for one of my kids. Then he couldn't make the 4th payment because his credit card couldn't carry us, and he made the payment. He said we should do that first. October 8th, I kept calling, and now this time around, both of them don't pick. Until
Sherry,
okay,
just 1 minute.
Okay,
we all know how hard it is to make money abroad. Nobody gives you anything. You have to work for everything. For somebody whose visa is due to expire on the 7th of October, this Nigerian who is a Yoruba person, he met another Yoruba person at work, and he knew the circumstances that this lady was, and he exploited her vulnerability. This is wrong. Nigerians are scamming Nigerians, and the saddest part is that you know that immigration is hanging on somebody's head, and you are taking advantage of them. This is wrong. We have helped people claim their money back. As of this week, we got 5,000 back. We have now claimed 71,000 pounds back for victims of COS, and we did not take a penny. We have been able to do this with your support. You can show our appreciation to what we're trying to do by giving this video a like. If you live in Scotland, the face on this thumbnail is the face of Kolawole Roland Kosile. This guy, we understand he was a prominent Yahoo boy in Nigeria before he came to the UK. Make sure you share this video and give it a like. this video need to go viral. Go ahead. So what happened after when you realized that this man has scammed you? Another good Samaritan came in and lent you the money. What happened with your transaction with Kolawole?
I kept later, the middle of October, Toye sent me a message again. I said, oh, he's very sorry, couldn't pick my call. You need to send some property in Nigeria to return back my money. And then Kolawole picked. Kolawole said the reason he didn't pick is because he doesn't even know what to tell me. That he has been sick, he had food poisoning, he sleeps and he didn't go to work. I said, okay, give me back my money. At least I'll be able to pay those people I use his credit card. We all know how credit score like here in UK. He said I should not worry. They later on the it's that middle of October, the guy said he's going to pay me back. He didn't pay. And when I sent a message again, he said the house he wants to sell in Nigeria, that even they've transferred the money to him, but he got to know that it's government acquired. So he couldn't sell the house again. And now he's going to give me my money November 4. That he's going to gather his wife's money and his salary to give me, but he's going to give me 4-5. That was what Toye sent as a text message. Kolawole now said that when he gets his own wages, he's going to add 1,005 to it just to close all this. Because Kolawole did not know that we've already put in application. He thought we are overstayer. During that course, Kolawole even sent me one link for people that are having issues with immigration. That those people that help them. When he sent me link, I said I cannot call them because he thought we are overstay anyway. I said, what will I tell them? Will I tell them somebody took my money? That is why I want them to help me. That I don't want that link. That my husband said no. So we kept going. November 4, I spoke to Kolawole and Toye. I sent him a message because he doesn't pick call. Toye said, don't worry, madam, by 4 p.m. you will get it. That November 4. When it was 4 p.m. to send Toye a message, Toye have already blocked me. Blocked my WhatsApp number.
So, but you suspect that there is no Toye. Because you've never seen Toye's face. So you suspect that it is Kolawole
playing with you.
And he was acting to be Toye. And the saddest part is that he knows at that time that you and your husband, you have few days to remain in the UK or else you'll be kicked out. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to give this video a like. With your support, we will bring this man to justice. So what now happened after all these things?
He blocked me. Toye blocked me. I called Kolawole. Kolawole said he doesn't even understand again that the Toye guy have blocked him. So immediately I spoke to another friend. That friend said, oh, auntie, because the guy used to come and say, auntie, these people have scammed you. Can't you read the line? Report this guy's account. I said, how am I going to report it? He told me everything to tick the account as fraud. And I should add everything, the WhatsApp chat and everything, I should add it there. So I reported his account November 6. So they told me they will get back to me everything that they will get back to me by 21st of November. By 21st of November, the bank got back that they couldn't get the money. And this same guy too did not go to work. So apparently they did not pay money to that account. So when I sent a message during the time that they blocked his account, the only message he sent me is like, now I said I can send a message that he keep quiet, that I want to jeopardize his stay here in UK, something I've worked for. I want to turn him homeless, and then now he has gone to the police to report to the police. Somebody blocked his account, and he sent me the IP number of the police. So then
let me just stop you there.
Okay.
Would you have given Kolawole money if he were not a Nigerian?
No, I would not, because I don't know. I believe we should be warned when we are outside Nigeria. We should be warned. Even if it's Yoruba, Igbo, outside, we should be warned. We are Nigerians.
Or the fact that he is from Ibadan and you're from Ondo.
I'm from Ondo.
That cemented the trust because you thought, oh, this is a Yoruba, I'm a Yoruba, I can trust him.
Yes, and we've been talking from that April before that September. We talk at length like brothers. He will ask me some advice I will give to him. So I've seen him that he's somebody I can rely on. He even spoke to my husband, advice that if you just call like that, like a guy to guy advice. If you come to UK, this is what to do this work, he will give you more money, do this, do that, it might be stressful. So I've seen him like a family. Okay. Even when he said he wants to open his house, he invited us, just that we're not chance to go. So I've seen him like a brother, that is another brother that I have here.
Okay. So for 99% of the scams we are dealing with involves Nigerians and Zimbabweans scamming people from their country. This is absolutely wrong. You know somebody is dealing with immigration control, the most vulnerable stage in their life, when they do not know whether they will be kicked out of the country or be in the country, and you decided to exploit their vulnerability. Even if the person forgives you, God will not forgive you because that is wrong. You can show appreciation by giving this video a like, sharing. Anybody that knows Kolawole Roland Kusile, make sure you tell him to reach out urgently. We will release another video in 10 days time, Kolawole. If you do not pay this money, we will then involve your employer by naming your employer's life and tag them on the second video, because we know where you work, so that your employer will know the kind of person you are. And the home office, your record is now on. You will apply for indefinite leave to remain when the time comes. Your face is now in the public domain. So the ball is now in your court to follow the path of honor by returning this money, or else you will dig yourself into more.
So I'm pretty sure a greater number of people has seen that video on Ghanaians that went to India, and I think it was a mass competition, right? They won. It was something academic, you know. So it's gone round. But here's something I want to point out that most people really don't understand. You know, this is something that I do not, bestow importance to, and I'll tell you that. There's something far more greater that Ghanaians exhibit more than winning these things. And that is where there is a little disparity between Ghana and Nigerians. Because when you want to talk about academic awards, Nigerians simply won. Very recently, we know that a Nigerian just won, a mathematics competition. And I think, these things has been happening. Nigerians have been winning a number of things. Ghanaians have been winning a number of things, So we talk about smartness. Smartness is in Africa as a whole. I've seen smartness in South Africa, in Kenya, in Nigeria. Some of these things that we experience tend to spur up, some of these, it tends to heighten our brain, working ability, So, but there's something that is different. It's not about what you have achieved, or let me put it this way, it's not about what you've won. It's not about what you've gone to aggrandize for yourself. It is about what you do with that thing that you've attained. And this is where I subscribe to Ghana. Happy New Year to everyone. Seriously, a number of people will tell me, tell us something good about Nigeria. Please come to my inbox and write to me what you think Nigeria has that, can be said to be good. Or one quality that Nigeria possesses that can be applauded, or that is deserving to be emulated. Tell me, and I'll tell you it is always for the wrong reasons. Please. I know Nigeria more than Nigerians. And that is why when I say these things, it's like I'm digging through their intentions and reasons. But let me go back to what I'm saying now. When you look at this video, now I've seen some videos of Ghanaians. Well, I think the other one was discovering a smart ballot box, and the other one was discovering something, So these people are using their brain, their intellect, to create something that would bring the betterment of their society. But Nigeria, on the other hand, very smart people. But smartness is not the importance. Everyone is smart. But Nigerians, I think, a little bit upper. But you know why I think their smartness is a disadvantage? Is because they use their smartness eventually for criminal activities. Check it out. They start with smartness, but afterward, what do they do with it? Criminality.
Now, guys, of a truth, how demeaning, how painful, how frustrating, how evil and vile can this be of a Nigerian doing this to his own fellow Nigerian in the diaspora? And it will shock you to know that there are even worse situations than this. There are even worse experience of other people than this. Because if at the end of the day, people continue to experience these things, how do you trust your own fellow Nigerian in the diaspora? Even back home, we see a lot of things that have been going on between Nigerians and other nations, back home and in the diaspora. This and many more that we have seen that Nigerian citizens are fond of doing is a pain on the neck, and is something that, if care is not taken, it will deteriorate to the point that every minute, every second, we will be experiencing situations like this, experience like this back to back. And this is high time that our leaders, our law enforcement agents, our legal firms should sit up and take actions. Like, I'm happy that at the end of the day, people are seeing these things and they're exposing it. And with that, I would say more of this is expected to be exposed so that the world will know, and when we talk, people will understand. So having said this, ladies and gentlemen, I want to leave you to your thoughts, your opinion, your objective down there in the comment section. Leave them all. Is it right? Is it good? Is this in any way putting us in a better spot as Nigerians, as West Africans, as Africans? Leave your answers down in the comment section and let's have this conversation rolling. And thank you once again for watching patiently. If you like what you see here, please kindly hit on the like button. If you're new here, join this family as you hit on the subscription button. Don't make it your last. Like, share, comment, and all those good stuff. And keeping it real, happy, safe, and blessed. Till I see you in my next one. But for now, this is me, your host, Chivicinspirations, signing out. Ciao, ciao.